Transport minister keeps saying, rail safety is his #1 priority. And my point is there are still safety risks.
A train carrying oil derails in the summer of 2013 in Lac-Megantic, Quebec, sparking an explosion which levels part of the town and kills dozens of people. Years later, a train carrying grain derails in the winter near Field, killing 3 crew members. On the surface, these sound like 2 completely different incidents, but an expert on the Lac-Megantic disaster says they share some disturbing similarities.
First of all, they were parked on a hill on a steep slope. In Lac-Megantic, it was one of the steepest slopes outside the Rockies.
There were also questions about the braking systems and rules around fatigue. In the case of Lac-Megantic, Campbell says the engineer ran up against work rest rules and had to park outside town, which appears to have happened in Field as well.
Could that crew have parked it farther back and given it, and not have had to park it on the top of the hill?
Campbell says trains have gotten longer and heavier, which raises questions about what that does to the tracks. And he says more projects are coming online, especially in northern BC, where they can expect more hazardous goods to be rolling through town.
There will be a lot more trains. They'll be carrying propane, they'll be carrying diesel, they'll be carrying methanol, and other dangerous goods. And so they're conservative. That's just one area.
And the options to bypass small towns are limited.
I mean, CP used to have routes that bypassed, and in the 90s they were given permission to tear up routes that they didn't think economical.
Lac-Megantic is getting a bypass for its rail line, but under what are clearly unique and devastating circumstances.
And in my view, the window's still open for history to repeat itself.
In Calgary, Jonathan Muma, City News.